The Kodak Charmera is a cute little keychain digicam, and frankly, I didn't expect to enjoy using it, like, at all. But honestly, I do. It really surprised me, and it could be the perfect gift for the photographer in your life, or for you. Could be a gift for you. Let's talk about the pros. Here's the most important thing. It's fun. It's just fun to use. Simple as. That fact alone is enough to qualify its $30 price tag. I'll admit it. It's cute. It's a cool gimmick. And I guarantee Kodak will be making more variations of this camera or something similar in the future. I think I may have missed the memo because it seems like there's some sort of mandate that YouTube creators make some sort of pun about the camera being charming. And I'm just here to say that if you made that joke in your video, you're on my list. I'm watching you. The Charmera is 100% a conversation piece. It is an awesome party trick. It's almost as cool as cracking a beer with an N64 controller. Smash subscribe if you want me to teach you how to be cool. I was shooting my friend's band Danbury with this camera, and they literally stopped in between songs and were like, what is that? What are you doing? I wish I had a video of it. It was really funny. It weighs practically nothing, so it legit can live on your keys or on your camera bag, so you can in fact keep that thing on you. The Charmera includes a bunch of interesting filters. You can see them all laid out on screen here. Keep in mind they only work in the photo mode, not on video. I realized after I shot those that the black backdrop might be confusing the light meter, so for good measure I tried the test again with an ND filter, and I very professionally mounted that on the front of the Charmera. The results were actually super interesting, especially the pixel filters. This might be worth experimenting with, especially given the way the camera struggles with dynamic range, but more on that later. As tacky as some of you might say it is, my favorite filter is probably the overscan film border. Look, it even says Charmera. Isn't that adorable? The Charmera saves your photos to a micro SD card so you can easily dump them onto your computer with a card reader, or you can just plug the thing in via USB-C. And that is also the way you charge the thing. The Charmera's UI is definitely a lot better than some of the cheaper digicams that I've used from Amazon and Five Below. It doesn't have the same issue that some of those cheaper ones have. You know, like the shutter actually firing 3 minutes after you press the shutter. No big deal.
What an awesome little camera.
The Charmera also has the ability to burn the date into your photo if that's your thing. Now let's talk about the cons. This is probably the most important thing, especially if you're getting this as a gift for someone. It doesn't include the micro SD card. While it does have internal memory, it's enough to only save a few photos, so a micro SD is basically a requirement. And if you don't have a card in there, it won't even let you record video. The micro SD slot is a true pain in the ass. I feel like I have to wrestle with that thing every time I put the card back into the camera. The good thing is that once you have that card in there, you can just use the USB-C, so you put the card in, you never take it out. The quality of this camera is unquestionably potato tier. Don't let people on YouTube and TikTok lie to you. These don't look like film photos. It's not even like an old digicam. It's dead ass like an early 2000s cell phone. It's lo-fi. The camera has an exceptionally low dynamic range. It is really easy to blow the highlights, though the camera does moderately better when you hold an ND filter in front of the lens. But that prompts the question, is that realistic? Like, is anybody gonna do that? Is that even worth it? And I'm not saying all this to call the camera dog shit or anything like that, but I want to be very realistic and very clear about the camera that you're paying for. I'm just gonna call it what it is. There is clearly a reason why they didn't use the Charmera to shoot its own ad campaign.
Boom. Roasted.
Low light performance is non-existent. Don't even bother with it. Yes, the Charmera does have a flash, but it might as well not have a flash because unless you're super close to your subject, it's not gonna make a big difference. The audio you get when making videos is about what you'd expect.
Hey, what are you doing? Hey, do you got something to show me?
I went ahead and did you guys a solid and lowered the gain pretty significantly in Premiere, but it is just a solid, it's just a solid wave. It's a rectangle. In certain scenarios, it can be absolutely hilarious. Wow. Million cool points if you can tell me what band that is in the comments below. The viewfinder is not even a little bit accurate to what you're actually getting, and you also look like such a clown bringing that camera up to your eye, but literally who cares, it's fun. And I have to bring this one up. It is the perfect gift for a photographer, or rather it would be if it wasn't so hard to find, because it's out of stock everywhere. Two quick things that could go either way. First of all, this does come in a blind box, so you don't know what camera you're getting. Some people love the thrill of that, some people hate it. I am indifferent.
I really hope I get the clear one.
That's not the clear one. And the camera does charge via USB-C, and I know some people online hate the idea of not being able to swap the battery, so if that's a deal breaker, there you go. Some quick techie bullshit that I know some of you might be interested in. It's a 35mm equivalent lens. It's an f2.4 aperture. It saves photos in JPEG. It's 1.6 megapixels. Video is saved in AVI. What year is it? 7 filters, 4 photo frames. There you go. Here are a few quick tips from me to help you get some better results. You're definitely going to get the best results with a lot of light. The Charmera has a tough time in low light scenarios. Try and stay as steady as possible when you're using this camera. Sometimes the shutter speed drops super low, especially in low light environments, and that can absolutely cook your photos. And with that in mind, try to slow down a little bit when you're using this camera. And this isn't one of those, oh, it's like film photography, you gotta slow down. I literally mean slow down, because the light meter on this thing takes a second to judge a scene. It's much slower than most modern cameras. If you take that extra second, you might be surprised at how it can level out the exposure of a scene, especially when you're using those color filters. It's also very easy to finger the lens. And I wish I could say there's some sort of epic gamer strategy to make sure that doesn't happen, but just expect it to happen. It's a really small camera. You can hold the play button to delete photos, just make sure you don't accidentally hit delete all. That wouldn't be very good. But personally, I wouldn't do this anyway because I'm a digital hoarder and I save everything I shoot. I think a lot of people will be quick to disregard this camera as future landfill or as a waste of time, but unlike the way Polaroid can just slap their name onto a generic video game controller, there actually is thought put into the Kodak Charmera. And to be completely fair, Kodak has slapped their names onto like batteries and shit in the past too, so I understand where the skepticism comes from. But in this particular instance, an effort was made. It's a cool little camera and a lot of thought was put into it. Is this the camera that's gonna revolutionize photography?
No.
But it's a lot of fun. It's a cool conversation piece, and it's a wonderful gift for people who love photography. And hey, it's the perfect quality for the next generation of people who are gonna go out there and capture photos of UFOs and Bigfoot. So make sure you send all those to me on Discord and Instagram, and I'll catch you in the next one. All right, bye-bye.
Like and subscribe. Sweet Loot Photography. Domain.